All right, so let's cover a story. We got a story we
All
want
right.
to cover. Let's put this up on the. Let's throw this up on the screen, Ian. This is from wavy.com. Melon-headed and malicious, two suspects rob Sheetz with watermelons on their heads. And that's exactly what it looks like.
And guys, lest you think this is bullshit, one, the source is like a local news station, but also I found this in 3 places. The best part of this is the fucking image. Cecil, can you put this on?
Yes, absolutely. It's on right now.
Oh, it's so great. There's nothing better than this mask. God damn, I love these people.
Oh,
this
my
is
God.
like this. You know what, man? You can't go out in the public without wearing a mask these days. You just can't do it.
You can't do it no matter what.
Can't.
That's so good.
My favorite of this is they cut eye holes, but they didn't cut any breathing holes.
Breathing holes. I thought it would be hilarious if they hotbox themselves into passing out. They're all nervous and they don't have any and then they just fall over because it's like a diving helmet that someone turned the fucking oxygen off on. They just fucking
You know, if you're the
pass out.
police, you're like, we've got a sticky situation.
Oh,
They
man.
look so amazing.
Oh, it's so good. It's so good. It's such a funny image. And the other thing, too, is that they go through all this trouble to fucking cover their faces to rob this place, but then the make and model and license plate of the car is open to the camera. They should have cut a big, giant watermelon and put it over their car.
Put it over the car. No one will find us now.
It's
What
like
they should have done is they should have changed out their watermelon heads for pumpkin heads and been like, no, we're the pumpkin-headed bandits. You didn't catch the right guys.
They're driving on the road. They throw out the window their watermelons, and then they grab their pumpkins and they put them on. No one will ever know.
They'll be looking for watermelon bandits.
One guy's tapping the side of his pumpkin. Look at it. You got to think, buddy. Think. Oh, that's amazing. Such a good story. Jesus Christ.
When I was a teenager, for Halloween one year, I got it into my head that I really wanted to wear a pumpkin
Jesus Christ.
as a jack-o'-lantern. And like, my dad was like spectacularly restrictive, right? And so like most of my life, he was wrong about like he just like wouldn't let me do shit. But the one time I'm glad he was just like, no, was when I wanted to wear I was like 12 and I was like, I'll carve a pumpkin. I'll cut a hole in it. I'll wear a pumpkin head. It'll be awesome. I'll be a walking human jack-o'-lantern. And my dad was just like, no. And like, I was like, oh God, Dad, this idea and that idea. No. And like, it's the one time I'm like, God, I'm so glad he didn't let me walk around with a fucking gourd on my fucking head.
Where the fuck were you going to find a pumpkin you could fit your head into? What the fuck, Tom? You have the biggest goddamn head. Your fucking head is like the size of it's like the size of a footstool that comes with like a fucking sectional couch. There's no way you're going to find a pumpkin you could put your goddamn head into.
That is not true. You could go to a county fair.
Yeah.
And get
You're walking around with the blue ribbon on the side of the fucking
one of those 800-pound pumpkins. Like,
my PR is an 800-pound pumpkin. Oh,
What?
God. That's fucking amazing.
oh
I
God.
love these guys so much.
Fucking
God.
water.
Those
You
are
know what? The only thing that would have made this better is they used those fancy square Japanese watermelons. Because then they look like Minecraft heads.
Oh, God. I want somebody to tell me that Japanese watermelon tastes better square. I want somebody to tell me that.
I don't want to buy one though.
God, these guys aren't the heroes we need. They're the heroes we deserve.
Well, see, so like I think you got to go to the guy with the shed on his head next.
Okay, let me go to that one. Let me find that one.
Because this this picture is fucking amazing too.
Shed on his head. This is from the UK. Okay, so put this up on the screen. No, I'm going to show these two photos. These photos are amazing. So I can't really zoom in. I don't know if people could see. I can't really. I'm gonna open this in a new tab. Let's see if that works.
See if you can zoom because if you can zoom, I'm. It's one of those few times where working on your phone helps.
There we go, folks. There's the guy with a fucking shed on his head. Hold on, there's a better picture of it later. Oh, there's him with the fucking checkout. Oh, this guy is amazing. Oh, Jesus Christ. Evidently,
it looks like a Lincoln log birdhouse.
Evidently, this dude had this shed pre-virus and would just walk around and it would blare music. So he had this shed for a while and it was like his thing that he did. And now that the virus is there, like, you got to wear a mask. He says, sure, I'll just put my shed on.
Oh, God.
Oh, God. That's amazing. Put this back up on the screen, Ian. This is so good.
There's what world is it where your thing is that you're the guy who wears a shed all the time? That's the thing you want to be known as? Nobody even wants a pet that sheds. Much less.
Okay. All right. Is there anything to say about this guy other than he just
did a picture? That's why it's perfect live stream fodder.
Perfect.
The fucking picture's amazing.
There we go. All right, Ian. Thank you. So what else is there? There's a couple ones. Let's talk about this guy, this coronavirus guy armed with the sword, the fake sword.
I love this so much. So coronavirus. Armed police called to knight with sword. Armed police were called after a man dressed as a medieval knight with a 3-foot sword was spotted out for his daily exercise.
What was he doing?
What? He's just doing squats in his fucking armor? What the fuck?
Look,
Well,
I know
weighs a ton.
I know a lot of dorks who have swords, and I know a lot of dorks who have armor. I don't know anybody who just throws it on and goes for a jog, though. Oh, man, it's so good. He looks like Assassin's Creed in this photo. I don't know. Put this up there, Ian. You can show him. That's a fucking baller fucking outfit he's got on. It's a big-ass fake sword, too. That's like a big, giant fake sword he's got. They only have two images of him, but this one is the better one. I'll try to zoom in on this one. There we go, folks. So that's what he looks like. I also wonder, too, because he's got on leg armor, and then it looks like he's got on a breastplate too. And I wonder if the leg armor and the breastplate are plastic or if he's actually out there in metal, running around with. Because he's got a fake sword. It's not a real sword. It looks like a foamish sword. So I wonder if if that's all foam or plastic or something just to look like metal or something. It's hard to tell if it's metal or not from here, but he's just out there trucking around, training day, baby.
I love that he's like, all right, in retrospect, maybe the sword was a bad idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, you think so? You're in the UK where there's a problem with people stabbing each other with knives and you're walking around with a 3-foot sword?
Yeah, I will say this, though. He said that if he was in America, they would have shot him dead. And it's absolutely 100% true. Actually, although he's white, so maybe not, but definitely if he was black, they'd have shot him dead.
If he was black, they'd have shot him before he even put the sword on. Before he even got out the door. They come, it turns out if you're black, they can come into your house while you're eating ice cream and shoot you.
Jesus. That's the worst way to go, too, because then you didn't finish your ice cream.
That is.
God.